something we have the lights, the heat, maintenance. And so it needs to be self-sufficient or self-supporting. And that's where we are, and that's why we brought it up. The amount of rent that the seniors pay is, sorry?
$200 a month.
When we looked at that before and we rounded up and said what we were going to change it, what was that amount?
I haven't figured it up yet. I think it was like 12%.
It was
Did
like
you say like
$500 divided by 12, something like that.
I know you guys have talked, but yeah. Let me figure it out now.
I was just kind of curious what it was, in
Yeah.
case they had a question of what the impact.
Probably not what we're gonna settle tonight, but.
Well, the bottom line is, if we raise it, will they be able to pay any more to us?
No, because we're going in the hole now.
Well, we are too.
It's afraid to get to the point where if we have to shut the whole building down, then everybody's gonna lose, because we can't, keep one in the hole either.
We're running on the red on a monthly basis up there. So
I mean, it's a
I
bad
don't know where
situation.
I don't know where the median of that is. But
And where does your money comes from, Washington? Or-
Okay.
We'd like to see our Odon Center take care of itself through fundraising. Last year and this year, we were very fortunate to get $5,000 from the United Way of Davies County just for the Odon Center, and we've used that to do some special programming and activities along that way.
Excuse me, this is Jill Cecil,
Oh,
my
I'm
director from Washington.
So anyway, our income, our estimated income, our budget for this year is $11,500. Our expenses, based on, the history of last year and years before and what we're anticipating for this year, our expenses are going to be $13,691. We are estimating almost a $2,000 loss this year.
Your Washington operation, does it pay for itself? Is it-
Well, actually, we were quite a bit in the red last year. Our funding comes from government money. Our seniors, we have, are you familiar with all the, I don't know how much in depth you want me to go about the programs, but we have numerous programs. We have Med Express Transportation, that's Medicaid. So we receive Medicaid money to help with that transportation program, but it doesn't cover everything. People are supposed to do co-pays, they don't do co-pays. We have vehicle expenses, gas prices constantly going up. And that particular department was in the red last year also. So no, that did not pay for itself. One program that does pay for itself is our in-home services program. And that is where we have attendants and homemakers who go into the home and help the elderly or the handicapped with, housework, bathing, whatever they need done, our staff can go in and do that. And that is through what's called the CHOICE program, and that's state, federal, state, local, how that one works. We have adult day services, and that pretty much pays for itself. Our senior center, we have a director not only here in Odon, but we have a senior center in Washington, we have one in Petersburg, we have one down in Winslow. We have directors in all of those sites. The Washington Center, it's free, just like it is here. The activities are free. Seniors kind of come and go. And I don't have my budget in front of me, so I'm just talking off the top of my head. It may break even, but that's all it would do.
Are you open every day?
We're open 4 days a week, Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 2.
And what was, what it was when it was down at the old police station?
It was 5 days.
It was 5
Was it
days a
5 days
week
there?
then.
8 to 2 then.
Yeah, 8 to 2.
But what we have, like the transportation, the adult day services, the in-home services, the nutrition program, all that money is pretty much dedicated to those programs. When we go in the hole up here, we don't know where we're getting that money. We gotta take it, you know, it's hard.
It's kind of what we have to
It's
do.
hard. Yeah, I understand.
And it's, now, we can absorb so much, but then year after year, if it doesn't support itself, then we have to start
And that's
looking.
where we're at with,
Yeah.
and we're in the same boat.
Have to start looking at options.
Well, and so, I mean, I understand their situation and the same as ours, so therefore, both of us has gotta look at what we can do. And I know you used the big room back there several times.
We only use it 4 times a year.
Well, we may have to cut that down, you know, because that's an expense to heat or cool it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I mean,
But that,
we're like you guys, we can't keep going in the hole
but we
either.
use that to, as fundraisers, to make money to keep us going. So if you cut that out, that's cutting out our fundraiser, that's cutting our money out.
What,
It's
you're
a no-brainer.
over there, what
And
is,
we don't use the heat or the cooling. We use it during the times of year when we don't have to turn the heat or the cooling on.
Okay, I didn't know, I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think the settings, we're trying to maintain that building on a certain level, is it set high, is it set too low, or about right? I've never been over
I
there.
don't know what you're asking, I guess.
The heat
temperature.
level,
The temperature of
when
it?
it's not being used, the static level of, where are we on getting that right, you think? Cutting it down would be possible, or?
When there's no one in there, the heat is set on 68.
See, that
That's where
seems
Jim-
high to me.
That's where Jim has it set.
I don't know what the cost is when we go in there and turn it up in the winter time. What that time frame is to get it up to a level that's
Yeah.
comfortable for the seniors.
Yeah.
If we could turn it down lower, you know, and still get it up to a comfortable temperature for the senior ladies to come in there, or mainly ladies, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that time frame is to get it up to
I
a
don't
comfortable temperature.
We need an electric person in there to tell us.
There's the settings.
Yeah, I had a copy of that.
So right now-
But if it's 68, that seems high to me. I don't know why we would maintain that room,
which room?
the big room, 68 degrees.
Is the bedroom size?
The big room, I think is set cooler than that. That's just our room that's set at 68. The big
Cooler.
room is set cooler than that.
So at 4 PM it goes to 60, and then at 8 o'clock it goes up to 68.
Yeah, 68. There's nobody there.
Not until 10.
Yeah, and then it,
Yeah.
and I think they set that up that way because you come in at 9 and then. Yeah.
But I just point that out, I think we're going to have to look at all aspects of what we're doing over there and the use of that.
One issue that I've had with that building ever since I've been over there is the exhaust fan in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That thing runs off and on all day long. You've got 6 burners, you've got 6 pilot lights on that humongous stove that are on all the time. And it makes that exhaust fan automatically kick on. I don't know how many times, I haven't counted them, throughout the day. That has to be expensive for that to kick on that many times. And I don't know what kind of issue that is, but that stove is not used. We don't use it. So that's 6 pilot lights it's on
Constant.
24/7. I don't know what the answer to that is, but that seems like that's someplace that could be.
Things like that are what we need to
Addressed.
identify, and it could save you money and save us money.
I said that from the beginning, that was, you know, because a lot of people that rent the building don't even use the